Hi, I'm Dr. Alan Widener from Massage Chair Relief, and today's our bi-weekly massage chair industry update for Tuesday, June 21st, 2022. It is the summer solstice today, longest day of the year in terms of sunlight. I'm from Canada originally, and this is the time of the year when the sun, it doesn't get completely dark until about 11:30. And I remember as a kid playing street hockey until 11 or 11:30 because there was just enough light still to be able to tell where the ball was and where the net was. But I love summer and I love the long days, and I hope you're having a great summer. It's also vacation time, and I hope if any of you are going anywhere or doing anything fun, I hope you have a good vacation. My grandkids are coming in another couple weeks, and I'm very, very excited about that. They've all moved away. I think of it as kidnapping, to be quite honest. My children have kidnapped my grandchildren, and they have held us hostage. But that's okay. We did the same thing to our parents when we moved down to the United States from Canada back in 1988. So what goes around comes around. But anyways, I hope you're having a good summer, and hope you're enjoying the weather, and hopefully there's enough moisture for everybody, and drought conditions are ending in the west, and we hope there'll be more rain and more moisture coming to help with that. And wherever you're at, I hope that you're having a great summer. I get a number of comments from time to time about the echo in my recording. And part of that, the last few months have been really echoey because I record this at home in my home office for the most part, and the room that I was doing it in before we moved, we had taken everything out to stage the room, to stage the house, to make it look uncluttered and look like it was a nice show home, if you will. Because of that, there was a lot of echoing because there was nothing left in the room except a desk. Well, we're back into our new abode, and lo and behold, I'm also still lacking furniture and decorum to kind of break the echo. So I apologize for the echo. I know it's annoying. Hopefully it's not terribly annoying. And when you combine that with my voice, I could see how it might be doubly annoying. But thanks for bearing with us. And hopefully the information I give you supersedes the discomfort of an echo sound. All right, now in terms of sales, it's Father's Day was just this last weekend. Mother's Day was before then. It's actually a really good time to be buying a chair. Business is slower during the summer, especially now that COVID is kind of it's not behind us, but the severe COVID pandemic is behind us. And so people are going back to their chiropractors, going back to their massage therapists. The demand for massage chairs has dropped. So the massage chair suppliers are feeling the pinch, and of course making sale prices and deals that are very buyer friendly. And right now, one thing there's a few little offers I'll tell you about right now. Furniture for Life, which is the parent company of OCO, Decor, Positive Posture, Panasonic, and now the new Kai chairs from the Korean chairs. They are offering an $800 gift card for Omaha Steaks when you purchase a certain, it depends. It's up to $800. If it's the OCO M8 and I think it's the Panasonic MAJ7, it's $800. And I can't remember the breakdown, and you can see it on our website, but it goes from $800 down to $600 down to $400, depending on the chair you get. But that's a nice little Father's Day thing. Even though it's not Father's Day anymore, the sale does go on until the end of the month. Let's see, we also have the Titan 4D Fleetwood LE is a chair that we have in our Arizona showroom, and this week we'll have it, I think this week we'll have it in our Utah showroom, and we are making room for it in our other two showrooms because it is a chair that's priced a little more reasonably than some of the high-end chairs. We're finding that there is and I'm going to talk a little bit about this as we go, and maybe I'll get into it now or not, but we're seeing a split if you will, in the demographics and in the buying habits of massage chair buyers. People are looking for the cheaper $1,000 to $2,000 chairs because those are advertised all over Amazon, all over the internet. And of course, if you're coming into the market, and I've talked about this before, if you're coming into the market, you can't afford much more than a couple $1,000s. Those chairs will fit the bill. You probably won't have customer support. You probably won't have, or if you do have customer support, it'll be negligible to nothing, and you may have trouble getting parts. And some people consider those chairs more of a disposable massage chair, in that if you buy a $1,500 chair, it'll last you maybe a year, if not longer, or if not shorter, and then you're going to be hard pressed to get a tech coming out to take care of it. You're going to have to probably ship it back if you have something wrong with it, which is going to cost you hundreds of dollars based on the cost of shipping nowadays, which has gone up. Excuse me. Or there's the $8, $9, $10, $11, $12, $13,000 chairs, which are high-end chairs, better made chairs, made in better factories with better quality components, with lower failure rates and a longer lifespan, but they're expensive. So to find a good middle of the road chair is important to us at Massage Chair Relief. And we have the Osaki Admiral, which is a $49.99 chair. We have and now the Fleetwood, which is regularly $99.99 chair. We have it on sale for $59.99. And this is a sale that will last beyond Father's Day and beyond this month. We will have it on sale as long as they tell us we can have it on sale. But that's a good chair. It's made in the same factory as a lot of the other nice chairs that are out there, like the Human Touch chairs, the Daiwa chairs, the Infinity chairs. And so that's a kind of a middle of the road, $4,000 to $6,000 price range, which is a little bit more palatable for some folks in terms of cost. But anyways, that chair is on sale. Plus, with that chair, or the Osaki First Class is on sale for $49.99 as well until the end of June. That's a temporary sale. But you'll get also the extended 2-year warranty with the purchase of an Admiral, the First Class, the Maestro LE, or the Titan Fleetwood. And the Ogawa Master Drive AI is on sale again for $89.99. I say on sale again because the sale goes for a certain couple of weeks or 3 weeks, and then it ends. We change it on our website, and then a week later they tell us the sale's back on again, or a week or two later. So, the $89.99 price is what's on sale. What it's on sale for now, and I don't want to jinx us by saying this, but if you don't get it now and the sale ends, wait a little bit. It'll probably come back on again. Anyways. Those are the current sales. I know that I believe. I can't say unless I'm for certain. But there are a couple of other sales, and you can check out on our website under. Let's see, what is the heading called? By the way, we're having our website redesigned right now, and that should be done. They're waiting on me to approve the final changes. But if you go on the website and look at promotions, we've got pre-owned chairs and we have new chair specials, and you can see all the specials there that are going on in the industry with the brand name chairs. Okay. Also, Human Touch has discontinued the red color of their quite popular Supernovo massage chair. So that when the red color is gone, and I don't know if the inventory is gone, but they have discontinued it. And once the color is gone, then the color will be gone. It'll be discontinued for good. What we call end of life or dead. Again, I mentioned this a couple of issues ago, but it's kind of morbid. But that's the term they use. It's end of life or dead. Also, we had mentioned that the new Kai chairs, there's the GTS 7, which is the one that's out right now. That the chairs are built in China, but like the chairs that say made in Japan, where the components are made in China, they are exported to Japan, and in this case, they're exported to Korea, where the assembly, the testing, and the programming go on. And the Korean market is a big market for massage chairs, and there are a number of Korean companies out there like Body Friend, Kai, Hugh-Tech is the company that builds Kai, and there are other ones more regional to the Far East. But anyways, the GTS 7, what it has, and the chair that will be coming out in the next month or two, the GTS 9, have sonic waves that come out of the roller heads. So the rollers go up and down your back, but while it's doing that, it's emitting a sonic wave. And this is kind of an innovative technology that's out. And we have the GTS 7 in our Northern California store. And they told us, however, that they will not be offering white glove delivery on the GTS 7 because it comes fully assembled. And when it's fully assembled, it'll go through a doorway no less than 34 inches. Now, they have qualified that by saying the owner can take the armrests off, and there is a video for it. And if you go to get my newsletter, and by the way, you can download my newsletter on my website. You can, there's a place there to download our newsletter. Download it every week. I send out a newsletter, and it has updates on all this information. And this week and the next week, it has the video link. But you can take the armrests off and then you can fit it through a narrower door. The thing is that Furniture for Life is not going to do that for white glove delivery. White glove delivery is typically, hey, we bring the chair to you, we bring it in your home, and we set it up. It comes disassembled or fully assembled, but it'll fit through such and such a doorway, but you will have to take off the armrest if you want to get it through the door and into your home and set up. So it can be done, and it'll bring it down to about 28 inches, so it'll actually fit through a narrower door. But rather than Furniture for Life's white glove people having to take the chair apart outside your door and then put it back together again once they move it into your door, that's too costly and too time consuming. So you can do that, and there is a video to show you how to do it. It'll be time consuming for you, but it'll be a lot easier to assemble the chair once you've already taken the armrests off. So there's that. All right, and I think that is all I wanted to talk about in terms of the normal news and notes of the industry. I did want to talk, though, and I mentioned this earlier, I want to talk a little bit about the different types of chairs that are out there. And I talked to someone actually this morning that fed into this, because he called me and he said, there are hundreds of chairs out there, hundreds of brands, hundreds of models. How do I know what to pick? And he says, I know they're cheap. They go from $1,000 up to $15,000. And it is awfully confusing. And I had already mentioned in this recording, in this industry update, that the market is splitting this way, but you have to be aware that you get what you pay for. This has always been the case with massage chairs, as it is with a lot of other appliances or furniture or products. So if you want to get a chair that has a low failure rate, in other words, it doesn't break down a lot, that's going to give you 15 years of life instead of 5 or 1 or 3 or up to 10. If you want to get good customer support where people are going to be there to support you and help diagnose the problem and send out a tech and give you when I say send out a tech, I mean give you a parts and labor warranty, in-home warranty, and you want a chair that has the latest technology and is built in a good factory, you're going to pay more. It's as simple as that. You're going to pay more. Now, a lot of the chairs out there, like I could go out and go to China and get a chair built, or take one of their chairs off their line and say, hey, that's the chair I want to sell in Utah or in my stores, and just put my massage chair relief label on it, blah, blah, blah. Well, there are so many chairs coming out in the industry now, and they're all similar in terms of the feature set. You're going to get foot rollers, you're going to get airbags, you're going to get a back roller, an L-track most likely nowadays. You're going to get arm airbags, you're going to get back airbags. They're all, on paper, they all look very similar. And you might think, as you're doing your shopping, you might think, oh, well, what's the big deal? This one's $3,000, this one's $10,000. I'm going to get the $3,000 one. Just know that for almost as many models as there are out there, there are massage chair factories in China. And I know this because I get emails and LinkedIn friend requests or contact requests every day, literally, well, every other day, at the very least, of someone that wants to reach out to me from a factory that sells massage chairs. And I haven't heard of most of them. But there are some that are good and some that are better and some that are known to be more the leaders in the industry in terms of quality and production and technology, et cetera, et cetera. And most of the brand name chairs that are expensive come from those factories. But that's what you're paying for. If you want to get a cheap chair for $1,500, I'll guarantee you it's not made in a high-end factory. Or if it is, how can I say this? There are high-end factories that make lower priced chairs, but the quality of the build, the quality of the components, plastic over metal, wood over plastic, strength of frame, quality of the upholstery, the gears and the bearings of the roller mechanism quality. It's going to be different quality. I mean, you've got, I don't know. I wish I could give a good example off the top of my head, but you're going to get what you pay for. So even if it's a good factory that's producing a cheap chair, you know they're not going to be using the same quality components that the high-end chairs have. They're not stupid. They're not going to be able to pull that over people's eyes and say, hey, we got a $1,500 chair, but we're going to sell it for $9,000 because we know we can get away with it. Who's going to know? Well, we do know, and people do know, and we have technicians that know, and people in the industry that import these chairs, they know. So if you want to spend $1,500 on a chair, you're going to get a $1,500 product. Now, when I started in this industry back in 2002, I think was when we got our first chair. 2005 was when I started my website. There was really only one game in town, and that was Human Touch. They had their HT 125, 135, and 136, and then they also had their what was that one called? The old 90. It was later than 9500, but anyways, and that chair, those HT 125s were $1,899, and I remember thinking, who's going to buy a chair for $1,899? That's outrageously expensive. Well, now $1,899 is considered low end, very low end. And Human Touch, which still continues in business today, still has fantastic chairs, but now they're top end chairs. Instead of being $2,000, they're like $9,000, $10,000, $8,000, $7,000. So when I started the industry, that was the only game in town. There was some Panasonics and some Sanyos around, and they weren't widely distributed, and they had a little price tag a little bit higher, like $39.99. Okay, and those were made. Back in those days, they were made in Japan. The Sanyo and the Panasonics, and they were selling for $39.99. Oh, how the times have changed. We have more factories creating chairs. We have more retailers selling chairs. We have more brands out there because people are trying to make money off these chairs. So they'll import a model or two and they'll advertise it like crazy on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. And they'll have some slick commercial or slick, infomercial or ad, and you're going to buy these things, and you know what? Like I talked about earlier, they will serve you. They will serve you. If that is your budget, they will serve you. But whatever you do, don't go sit on a nice chair because you're going to see the difference right away. But that will. The reason that we're having so many chairs out there is because people feel like they can make money in the industry, but also I think they're trying. Businessmen are trying to fill all the different demographics of the massage chair buyer. Not everybody, like I was talking about earlier, not everybody can afford a $9,000, $10,000, $8,000, $7,000 chair. Somebody might be able to afford a $1,500 chair. That might be all they can afford. And you know what? More power to them. Any massage chair is better than no massage chair. And I believe that. I'm used to the high-end nice chairs, But those lower price chairs, they may not fit bodies as well. They may only, they may not reach the top of your neck or the bottom of your butt, but they're going to give you a massage. And a massage, if you read in my last newsletter on my website, talks about headaches and massage. Massage of any type is going to be beneficial for headaches and backaches and neck aches, but the quality is going to be different. How long you're going to have the chair is going to be different. If you have a problem with the chair, the customer support is going to be different. The inventory of parts, should you need them after the buy, is going to be different. So I've talked about this before, but I wanted to go into it in depth because I get more and more calls from people saying, hey, what do you got for the $1,000 range or $2,000 range? And like, we have a lifetime labor warranty. We have a 90-day return policy. We have free return policy. We have, a $1,500 chair is not a profitable chair for us. And to be honest with you, from what I've heard, based on all the supply chain issues with COVID over the last 2 years, there is not much there for the distributor of the chair either. And some of the chair companies, I won't mention names, are going under because they cannot provide parts. They cannot pay. The cost of shipping those chairs has increased so much that they can't even afford to pay the factory that built it for them because they're not able to make profit on the prices that they're selling their chairs. So, but those chairs will serve a purpose, and the purpose they serve is that they still provide a benefit to people that cannot afford the higher end chairs. But if you're a discriminating buyer and you want to get a good quality product, you are going to pay more. And the demand for those is just maybe not as high as the demand for the $1,500 chair, but the demand is there. And so there are buyers on both ends of the spectrum, but just know the rookie mind, if you don't mind, I don't mean to sound condescending, but the newbie mind who's in the massage chair looking for a massage chair, they'll say, oh my gosh, on paper, this one has quad rollers, this one has quad rollers, this one has foot rollers, this one has foot rollers, this one has airbags, this one has airbags, this one has 40 airbags, this one only has 30 airbags, this one has, or whatever. Oh, look at the body styling, it's so nice. And you're going to say, what's the difference? What is the difference? Well, there is a big difference. And when you go to a showroom or go to a store and try out the cheap one and then try out the expensive one, you're going to feel it that fast. And to be honest, the cheap ones you're not going to find anywhere to try out. That's the problem. They can't afford to put them in showrooms or put them in displays because they don't have the profit margin to afford them the luxury of demonstrating their chairs. So you go by word of mouth, and word of mouth can be a brutal taskmaster if people find out that it's not that great of a chair, or they can't get their chair serviced, or they can't get through to anybody for parts or for questions about what's happening to their chair when it's going bad. So anyways, I'm on my soapbox and I've gone long enough. I apologize. If you want to read more of my stuff where I don't yak in your face so much and in your ears, go to my website, go to the education tab, which is on every page of the website, and scroll down on the menu down to the free downloads, and download my Buyer Beware booklet. I wrote it about a year ago. It took me about a year to put it together because I was trying to put it together, all the things that people need to be aware of. And there's like 10 things that you need to be aware of when you're buying chairs. There's a lot of deception out there. There's a lot of, unscrupulous things and underhanded things going on that you need to be aware of, so you're not sucked into buying a chair that you really are going to regret. Anyways, and that goes for both ends. I mean, it goes for high-end and low-end chairs. There's issues out there for the whole spectrum of massage chairs in the market. Well, anyways, enough of that. I'm Dr. Alan Ryder from MassageChairRelief.com. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs up, like us on the YouTube channel, and help us spread the word by sharing this video or any of our videos with any of your friends and family through your social media platforms. Have a great day, and I'll see you again in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.